Okay, we're live. It's 5 o'clock.
Okay, this is the 12-17 Board of Works and Safety meeting for Attica. If the clerk would please take roll call.
Mr. Gaylor, Mr. Smart,
Present.
Mayor Grant.
Present.
Okay, that's it, Mayor.
Okay, Andy had a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting.
I have, and I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
There's your signed copy.
See what I have to do for Larry, Andy?
That's awful small print.
Any citizens petitions? There's nobody in the gallery, so take that as a no. Department heads, Mr. Swank.
I do not have anything.
Mr. Swank does not have anything. Somebody told me you're getting the building tore down there by the river.
It's down.
All right.
Is it? Good deal.
See, you did have
Is
something.
that the one that burnt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good deal. That was pretty quick.
It's down. We're waiting on one more roll off to come in, and that'll be the rest of the trash. And then we've already started backfilling it. So I would definitely say by the end of the week, it'll be completed lot.
Good deal. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Chief Little, Chief Miller are not here this evening. Unfinished business, just a FYI, the new City Hall generator is on order. Don't have a date on that yet, but I don't even remember how many weeks it said it was out on the quote, but it is on order. New business, utility credits.
I didn't see it.
There are none.
There are none.
No disconnects.
Payroll ledger.
I make a motion we approve.
Have a motion to approve. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Always get those. Here's the payroll voucher right here.
Yeah.
Always get those mixed up. Do we have any disconnects?
Nope, not this time.
No disconnects. Next up, the city council talked about this the other night. I kind of wanted their recommendation to weigh in on it. This is the city software change. Andy, have that in front of you from
Yes.
Voice.
Mhm.
As you know, we had a lot of issues with audits over the last several years, and we're way in the minority on people who are using our current software, and they were not real familiar with our software. I think that was part of our problem. Council agreed with that. Joanne, did you have anything to add?
Other than, at the recommendation of the council after our exit interview in August, they asked that I look at alternative software. Voice, which formerly known as Keystone, is the software vendor that handles probably 99% of the state. And I've spoke with them on a number of different occasions. We even had them come out and do a demonstration, I think, in October. And Mayor Grant was involved on a phone call with, the key players as well as the company president or owner. And this here is a quote on what the software would cost us. The council made a favorable recommendation, but I will tell you, the cost of this software is double what we're paying now. It's a different platform than what we're currently on. And the company that we're with is getting ready to change how they distribute their software. I mean, I don't have a timeline on it, but it may be available now and we're just not using it. But they're going from a service method to a subscription method, kind of like Office, 365. You used to be able to buy Office, now you have to subscribe to it monthly. It's the same type of deal. However, because they're in the process of doing that, they're also going cloud-based. Their utility software, which they call billing, it's already cloud-based, but the other modules are not cloud-based yet. The cost will go up from what they've quoted us here as each of those different models go cloud-based or web-based. But like I said, this is their estimate of what it's going to cost for us to go on to that software.
So one of the main things you really like about this, that it's easier for the state people to look at, to
This
interpret.
software, they only work with Indiana, and their software was developed literally based on the State Board of Accounts reporting requirements.
Okay.
So it's cash basis. The software that we're using now is accrual,
Yeah.
and it's like the software we're using is like trying to put a square peg in a round hole.
Apples
I
and
mean,
oranges.
It just, no matter what you do, it's not a perfect fit.
Right.
And this software literally is designed for exactly what the State Board of Accounts
And
wants. That's why they like it
want
so
you on the
much.
cash basis, not the accrual.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause
Absolutely.
accruals, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
and do you remember the figure you threw out, Joanne, for what the state charged just for all these?
Oh,
audits?
$60,000 is
So
what we paid
that
for the
will
last
offset
audit.
Oh, yeah.
some of what, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a wash over the years, but if we can, number one, that was what we paid them, and that doesn't account for what
We paid Baker Tilly
we
to
paid
help.
Baker Tilly. We paid our people out here in the office to go get information from them daily,
Mhm.
or for them daily. It was a big deal. And I think if we can avoid that and keep our audit costs low.
Yeah, it's
I think
insane.
it's
If
good.
they're requiring that cash and only thing you can do is accrual, that's crazy. So I agree. with
Well,
this
and
software.
yeah, and I don't know. I think that prior to 2018, the city was using a couple different software vendors, but they weren't using all the modules from one vendor. And one of the modules we were using was from Boyce or Keystone at the time. But for whatever reason, Susan had gotten some information, had done some research, and really felt that going to, the Fry software, which is what we're using, was going to be a good fit. But she had never been audited under that software. I've been audited under it 3 times. And,
Yeah, exactly.
and the auditors really struggle with it. And I struggle with it. I mean, because, that's all I'm familiar with, but I don't know how to pull the information out in a way that the auditors are familiar with to be able to use it.
Right, right.
And they don't either.
They don't
Well,
either.
accrual and cash are two totally different things.
Right.
And try to get,
Try to make the accrual system
Exactly.
work as a
So
cash system.
it's
is-
almost impossible.
Do you think we should move forward with
Absolutely.
this situation? Is that a motion?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a motion that we approve the annual 26,954.10 to Boyce with the understanding there might be some additional costs with the cloud system and yada, yada.
And we will bring a contract to the next Board of Works. This is just permission to move forward because there will be additional cost for the conversion, thank you, for the conversion. And it'll be based on how much data we're converting, when we're starting, but we will provide them some information. They will get us that estimate, and then that will be included in a contract for the next Board of Works that you can review and make your final decision then. But this at least gives us permission to move to the next step and see what that final cost would be.
Okay, good.
All right.
Thank you.
For a second.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, next thing up, council also made a positive recommendation for this. We talked about it at the council meeting last Monday. Pause and clause contract extension for 2025. I think we're currently, and you've got in front of you there, Andy, but
Mhm.
I think we're currently paying around $32,000. They wanted 38. The council recommended that we go with middle of the road and 35. This is a 1-year contract. There was a lot of discussion around the county having a contract with them that doesn't cover certain areas of the county. Some areas of the county, like Attica, are not only paying county taxes, but we're paying pause and clause as well. So it gets really, really convoluted. We beat this up literally in the council meeting last Monday. We talked for, I don't know, 45 minutes about it probably. And where we landed was on the 35,000 recommendation, and that we would look very closely at the performance of Paws and Claws throughout this coming year and what they're actually doing for Attica, and then make a decision after that. So this just gets us down the road. The money is already budgeted, but
I'd like to make a suggestion on top of that, maybe we take back to the council is, maybe in this next calendar year, we get with the county council, maybe the commissioners and Paws and Claws, and see if we can't just get one umbrella price for the, whatever
I
parts of the county or whatever territories, instead of, us paying and them paying and other people not paying. Why don't we try to get it to where, it's
think
kind of,
that's-
so we're not
reasonable.
overlapping, because I
Yeah.
think we're kind of overlapping.
we are.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think the 35, if that's what the council recommended, I would go along with that. So I'll make a motion that we approve the 35K for the calendar year of 2025.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
We have any claims?
Yeah.
That one?
Yep.
Okay. Be nice if that said like claims. on
What does
so
it
then I
say?
would be smart enough to figure that out. You had a chance to look at this, Andy?
Yes, I've looked at claims. Have you?
Yes.
I make a motion, we approve claims.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. There's those. Our next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, January 7th, so it's not till next year.
Okay. Better write that down. Better put that on my calendar.
Anything else? Okay, we have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, give me two of those three, because that was really good. Yeah.
I think he deserves